The first time home buyer to-do list, that's what we're going to be covering today. Stay tuned. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. Thank you for watching. My name is Natasha with soldbynat.com. You can go ahead and check out my website, and there are many informative blog posts. You can also see client testimonials and pictures. I love featuring my clients. That's like my yay wall. I'm so happy for them. You can also hit the subscribe button below and be sure to press on the bell so you get notified when I post new videos, which is every Tuesday. You'll get a new video from me. If you have any questions and there's something that you want me to talk about, please go ahead and leave that in the comment box, or you can always reach me by phone or shoot me an email. Let's get into it. The first time home buyer to-do list, we are going to cover 12. I have to make sure I'm doing that too there. We're going to cover the 12 items that home buyers need to expect. I like working with first time home buyers. That's not every agent's cup of tea. And I know I've shared this before, but when I bought my first home, this was before I became a realtor, I did not go about it correctly. And I just take pride and joy knowing that I'm helping someone else go about it the right way. And I like my clients to be educated and knowledgeable about the process and what they are signing up for. It's an investment, and there also is some work that goes with it. You just don't close on your house and that's it. You just live your days out with unicorns and rainbows. There's some home maintenance and things that need to be done. So I like that my clients are educated and they know what they're getting into. Number one, save. You need to start saving. Make whatever adjustments you need to make to your budget, but you need to start saving some money. You need to save for your down payment. You need to save for closing costs. You're also going to need money for your home inspection, your appraisal. You need to save for your escrow, taxes, and insurance. And I know there's a myth out there that you can buy a home with no money. Even if you did get some kind of down payment assistance program, and even if the seller helped you with closing costs, you're still going to need some money. Like, there are costs involved in buying a home, which it should be. This is the largest financial investment that most people make. So expect to come to the table with some savings. You're also going to have to move. You're going to have expenses as far as moving and putting on utilities. And the worst thing that you can do is totally drain all of your finances when closing on this house. You want to keep that momentum going, that cloud nine momentum going, and just know that you have the resources to get all of this done and you're not stressing about finances. So go ahead and start saving now. Number two, improve your credit score. Stay current on your bills. A missed payment, a late payment will kill your credit score. No, say it with me, no major purchases. None. I tell my clients, once you are approved for a loan, don't do anything. If you need to put something on credit and it's like a major emergency, speak to the lender, and I'm sure the lender's going to tell you don't do it. There are ratios and the lender has you approved within those ratios, so if you go add on more debt, that can totally tank the deal. A biggie and a misconception, don't cancel credit cards. Some people think, I'm going to cancel it and that's going to boost my score, and it actually does the very opposite. It will drop your score. So as long as the lender approved you, leave everything as is. If they want you to pay off something or close something, they will tell you. Only do it if the lender tells you to do so. And just know, the higher the credit score, the lower the interest rate. Number three, choose a lender, which probably should have been number two since I talked about a lender in number two, but just go with it. When you contact the lender, you want to get pre-approved, not pre-qualified. Pre-qualified means that the lender is going off of what you told them, which I know you're the most honest person ever and you disclosed everything, but there may have been some things that you forgot or some things that come up in your documentation. So getting pre-approved is when you've actually provided the lender with your documentation, your pay stubs, your tax returns. They have everything they need. They have reviewed everything and they are very confident that they can get you to the closing table and they'll issue you a pre-approval letter. Vet the lender that you choose to work with. My biggest bone of contention in this real estate industry is lenders. And you just really have to vet the lenders and ensure that they know what they're doing, because I'm sure you've heard of horror stories where buyers have gotten, towards the end and then the deal fell apart or the lender found something. Vet your lenders. So I just say, get a referral from your agent. get a referral from a family or friend, someone that they have worked with before. Number 4, choose your realtor. And I've had clients contact me first, and then I refer them to a lender, or they already have their own lender, but they'll start with me. So number 3 and 4 can be used interchangeably. Now, when my buyers contact me, the first kind of powwow that we're going to have, a meeting of the minds, is a home buyer's consultation. And we're going to walk through the whole process. I'm going to answer questions. I'm just going to educate them on what to expect, make sure we're on the same page. It makes for a smooth process. Also need to know, how much home are you looking for? Hence why you already need to have your pre-approval. Worst thing that you can do to yourself is just go off of a number. Oh, I want to spend $400,000. And then when you get pre-approved, you're only approved for $300,000. That's a different type of house, and your expectations have just gotten deflated. So start off with getting a pre-approval. Number 5, and this is probably your number 1 and why you decided that you wanted to buy a home, but decide what you want in a home. And it's like, how many bedrooms, how many baths? Do you want a flat yard? Do you not care for a yard at all? Things like this. Decide on what you want. Help narrow down your search as much as possible. There are so many options out there, and you are not going to look at all of them. If you're looking for a 4-bedroom, there's no need to look at 3 bedrooms. Like, you want to narrow your search as much as possible. Number 6, we are going to start looking at homes. In this day and age, most buyers, their search starts online. Your agent is going to be sending you properties from the MLS systems. You can look on third-party sites like Realtor.com, Homes.com. Just know that information is still coming from the MLS. But I tell buyers that they can still look on those sites. FYI, some of that information is outdated. It's already under contract. It just hasn't been updated. But they can go ahead and send me that information as well. And I'll just throw in here, when we're going to look for homes, I ask for my clients to give me at least 24 to 48 hours notice when they know they want to go out. Every now and then you'll get a buyer, and I remember I fell for this when I first got my real estate license and didn't know any better. I'd get a call and be like, can you show me XYZ house? And I would get in my car and go show. That is an absolute no. That is not happening. This is really for safety reasons. And then also, there is homework that we need to do before we go out looking at houses. Like, 1, we need to check and make sure the home is still available, because there are several times that you go to check on a property and the agent's like, oh yeah, it's still active in the system, but we actually have a contract. And then we need to find out, is it occupied? Is it vacant? If it's occupied, how much notice does the homeowner need? Some homeowners require 24 hours notice before we can view the home. If there's an alarm, you know, we need to get the alarm code. What type of lockbox is on the house? We need to make sure we get the code to access it. So 24 to 48 hours notice gives us enough time to go ahead and set up these showings for you. This is going to be take 3. Okay. Oh, my battery is low. If you happen to be an agent watching this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, because I do make videos for agents as well. I believe that we need to share with each other, and I always meet agents that are so willing to share, and they're open, and I want to return the favor. If you have a client in Georgia or that's moving to Georgia, I specialize in Gwinnett County and surrounding counties, and I would love to co-op with you.